Assalamualaikum Doctor. My name is Athirah Binti Mohd matrix number 264838. So today I will present on the case of tax for the CFO. Should Pfizer acquire Allergan? So this is the content of today's presentation. For the introduction, on 20 November 2015, Frank D'Amelio, the CFO of Pfizer, need to prepare a recommendation about whether to proceed with or to stop the merger talks between Pfizer and Allergan, a pharmaceutical company with headquarters in New Jersey but tax residence in Ireland. This is due to Pfizer needed a big move since its revenue had declined over the last 3 years. D'Amelio needed a deal that would improve the company's financial performance and a competitive position among other global pharmaceutical giants. The merger plan with Allergan provided the opportunity to lower Pfizer's worldwide tax rate. The US Treasury Department had recently announced a number of regulatory changes targeting mergers that relocated a company's tax residence to a low-tax country, called tax inversions or tax avoidance. They were less certain about if and when the US Treasury might make changes in their rules and regulation again, specifically on tax areas. The problem statement of this case are the dilemma either to proceed with the merger plan or to stop the merger plan between Pfizer and Allergan. There is also stated a breakup clause, which means if Pfizer already signed the contract and they want to cancel or not to proceed with the merger plan, so they need to bear $400 million and it is costly. So next, I will continue on the causes of the problem. The first causes of problem is regard to the financial performance. Pfizer need a big move since its revenue had declined over the last 3 years. D'Amelio need to make decisions that would improve the company's financial performance. Next, related to high expenses, which Pfizer pay high amount of tax and they want to grab for tax saving with merger planning since Allergan use tax residence of Ireland, which a low tax country. The merger plan can reduce costs since Pfizer just pay 12.5% rather than 40% of tax. Lastly, regard to the competitive advantage. A lot of competitors and the merger plan can help to compete with other big pharmaceutical or biotech company. So next, I will continue on decision criteria and alternative solution. On the first alternative solution, which on proceed with merger plan with Allergan. So I would say by merging with Allergan, it can lower income tax rates due to Allergan's Irish tax residency. Since Allergan was established in Ireland and it is a low tax country. Plus, it can expand drug portfolio with Allergan's high growth products. Since Allergan focused on its strategy on fast-growing brands and targeted rapidly growing pharma and pharma technology brands, as shown in graph at Haziqah 2 in this case study. The second alternative solution, which do not go through with Allergan's merger plan. This is because Pfizer currently has high brand recognition and strong market leadership. So by not merge, they can compete with the other pharmaceutical company with their new strategy to increase revenue since they had grown become a Fortune 100 company. Next, regard to the political influence by the new US Treasury Department. So D'Amelio and team was not really sure on the changes of rules and regulation in the future with regard to the tax policy. So it gives another risk to the Pfizer company. Based on the first and two alternative solutions, it can be summarized from the SWOT analysis. The SWOT analysis comprises of internal and external factors related to Pfizer company. The third alternative solution is on expand company's portfolio, such as investing in biotechnology industry and work with small to medium organizations in areas such as cancer therapy research. Currently, global cancer therapy market increasing rapidly. So by doing research and development, it will produce new cancer therapies and medications that could potentially increase profits. Lastly, expansion of portfolio and exposure for smaller companies. So next, I will continue on recommended solution, implementation and justification. I would recommend to D'Amelio to proceed or go through with Allergan merger plan. This would lower income tax rates due to Allergan's Irish tax residency. Pfizer would pay 12.5% instead of 40%. Besides, Pfizer can make their business progressive by joint venture with Allergan, since Allergan's strategy on fast-growing brands and targeted rapidly growing pharma and pharma technology brands. Besides, I would recommend to D'Amelio, the CFO of Pfizer, to expand company's portfolio. Since nowadays, global cancer therapy market increasing rapidly. So by keep producing new cancer therapies and medications, it could potentially increase profits of the company Thus, it improved the financial performance of the Pfizer. To conclude, this related to agency theory and tax planning by a firm for tax inversions, or also called as tax avoidance practices, and it is allowable. The practice of this agency theory are the owner ask the manager to minimize the amount of profit paid to the state in the form of tax, which by merge with Allergan. So by proceed with the merger plan, it can increase revenue and profits and expand the company's portfolio by entering a rapidly increasing market. For example, by doing R&D, and it will produce new cancer therapies and medications that could potentially increase profits of Pfizer. Thus, it could improve the financial performance and also the competitive advantage of the company. So that's all from me. Thank you.